Oh, yeah. Hello. What I guys go for like a live for a little bit, half hour, 40 minutes, whatever. How you guys doing? How's it going? Maybe by like Monday, Tuesday, get my internet fucking finally fixed. It's just internet issues, but yeah. And then I work at night graveyards. We used to be having to say this in the ghetto hoods, like fewer graveyards. You gotta deal with zombies and shit, the addicts and shit. So you pray for them and that's it.
You have no more violence.
Yeah. 2 seconds, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, you gotta deal with addicts and shit, so. All you addicts out there, deadass, I pray for you. That's all I can do for you. I have compassion. If you can't master your heart feelings and shit, you feel sorry for these people, you wanna like buy them food, take out like, sure once in a while, but don't make it a habit. Like, yo, we can all, like me, I like to give them shit sometimes in a positive manner, because they'd be like, begging for food, begging whatever, buy me coffee, buy me this. And I ask you, I'm gonna have a dumb question for you. What's up? You got kids? No, I have 8 kids. How am I talking to you? Why don't you work on yourself, do better for yourself? Oh, my tattoo right here. It's just broken heart. Talk to love, numb. You don't want to feel your feelings. That's your problem. Guys. But yeah, you gotta deal with shit. Pray for them, that's it.
Yes.
Have a good day.
Okay. You gotta bring your pop up here.
Sorry, guys.
And the 2 pops.
You have a funnel for discount?
No,
You have a funnel? No, I'll put a generic one. Something that saves you money a little bit. You 1007, guys? You think? I'm sorry, we have no napkins right now. I apologize. Sorry, guys. 2 seconds. It acted like it did.
Huh?
Try it again. I'm not gonna just boot it out. Now let me do. Go for it. And tap the top on top of it. The very top.
It's got a question mark. This one. Ah, he's
Sorry, guys.
Just a minute.
No, do you think? Go for it. But yeah, anyways, like. There you go. Grabbed it. And then, PIN number?
Yeah.
And then after that, asking cashback, yes or no? Cashback, yes or no?
No.
She was top left, no.
This one?
Top left, this is no. On this side, just say no. Or none. But, there, oh, sorry, there it is, yeah, no. And then receipt, no receipt?
No.
Anything else? Have a night or safely. Take care. But anyways, whatchamacallit, you know, fuck. Deadass, like, I tell people all day, like, remember this, it's about your environment, right? All about your environment and shit. So, if you live in the ghetto hoods like I do, the idea in the year 2, but see out in the suburbs on our side, heaven on earth. Ghetto hoods analogy to show you the universe in a positive manner, because I just think black and white. It's hell on earth. Narcissistic people everywhere. Drama as fuck. Toxic love. It's a fucking bloodbath. I can imagine all the ghetto hoods are like that, you know? And I gotta deal with all this shit and just like all the addicts. The graveyard shift, deadass. If you want to work graveyard shifts and there's convenience stores, corner stores, not in the ghetto hoods, you gotta deal with all the addicts. Respect. You have homeless people and they're homeless, they're not addicts. And then the majority where I'm from, they're fucking addicts. They're gone. They're high, drunk, whatever. Gotta deal with it all night. And I was like, how do you deal with this? I'm like, I just stay observant. I just adapt. And earlier, once again, and for the most part, a lot of ghetto hoods, getting mafiosos and shit, right? So, small altercation, nothing crazy. Checking each other and stuff like that. I'm like, bruh, and I pray for you guys. Deadass, I pray for you. So that's all I can do for the universe. I tell people, like, every day bug down and worry about yourself first and foremost. Be selfish in a positive manner. As adults, this is our lives. You know that, right? This cell phone, you know, the whole universe, the news, don't watch the news. Respectfully, the news is irrelevant. If you have no money and power to take care of the wars in Russia, Ukraine, the Middle East, you pray for them, that's it. But if you want to stress about it, debate about it, cool. Then that's your choice, free will. No, like anyone tries to talk to me about the whole news, I tell them respectfully, certain minutes, I don't watch the news. What? Why? It's irrelevant. My news every day broke down to my 4 walls. As long as my home is good, I'm a blessed individual. Financially, I'm scraping by. I'm a single 5 kids, but I'm making it, but I'm scraping by, right? So that's what I care about. The rest of the universe, what can I do about it? I pray for them. I go on my day, you know? People are suffering, I go, fuck, we're all suffering, man. Especially your head's your best friend and your worst enemy, and that's what's called mental health, working yourself first and foremost. And it's just like, I remember, respect to all the addicts out there. My tattoos, to trigger all people that are addicts, you know? The bottle doesn't need you, all capital letters, you need the bottle. Why? Those drugs, they don't talk to you. Those pills don't talk to you. You know, big pharma, you have depression, anxiety, yeah. You know, antidepressants, they can't feel and save you. It numbs you the fuck up so you don't feel your feelings. That's your problem. You don't want to feel your feelings so you numb the fuck up. Every night when I work here, it's just like, me individual deadass, you know, like, I observe them, I'm just like, how do people live like that? Deadass, like, rock bottom, you go through breakups, deaths, family, child trauma. Yeah, it fucks you up, I get it. Don't hit rock bottom, and then become a zombie. Then what? You're so high, you're gone. Then what? Because you don't. I'm sorry, your dad's not here. Your kid's not here. Breakups happening. Yeah, it's a fucking bloodbath. So when are you gonna work on your feelings so you can comprehend them and be better for yourself? Or not? Fuck it. I deal with them every single time I come to work. You know, 2-3 times a week. I'm part time. Then I work my other job. You know, my other job. It's not really stressful. I just deal with customers that, you know, they don't know shit about houses. Help them out. At nighttime, is it stressful? No, it just bothers them. It just bothers them to me. I'm just like, all these addicts out there, man, they're gone, and I hear their problems. I'll talk to them. I tell you, I can't fix you to save you your own journey, but we got a conversation, you know. And then you have a lot of tattoos. I go, yeah, I'm gonna have more. They're just words. I'm gonna have more words pretty soon. The 13th, I'm gonna sleeve up, have more, fill up all words. My neck tattoos. It's hard to see, right? But it's gonna say depression, anxiety, fear, you know, hate, bitterness, lonely, alone. I mean, not alone. Alone be this side, the positive side. Nothing wrong being alone. It's alone is what's your ass. So it's just black and white words. Very simple as fuck. Black and white. A 5-year-old could read them, you know. And I was like, why do you just do it like that? Because life's black and white, man. Dead ass. Life's hard. You know what life's hard? Everyone's got child trauma. The cherry on top, relationships. They make you, break you, they destroy you. One person that starts everything fucks you every which way, or you fuck them, you know? You break up with them, you cheat on, you destroy the fuck out of them, and then when they break up with your ass because they're tired of dealing with you, now you pay with a sob story. Everyone's pointing the finger, the mother but themselves. Fall back up as fucking support team to figure this out. Okay, why did it fail? Why am I stressing? Why do I have anxiety, depression on my tattoos in my neck? Why? You know, just like, if you don't want to feel them, you don't have to. Then go jump into another relationship. Use another person to try to fix yourself. You can't fix yourself with the body by your side. You can try to. if you're both healthy for each other. That's what I preach, man. You both gotta do communication and comprehension, not just one-sided communication. You're talking to a fucking wall. For years, babies, marriages to be, and you pray to God all you want, Allah, Buddha. Do that. Try with all religious people. I'm raised a Catholic. You know, I'm also spiritual. Tell them, pray to God all you want. Allah, Buddha, whatever your higher power is, and say He can do it for you. He can't. Your choice, free will, everyday bhagwan. And earlier, like some respect, you know, a queen, older lady, she's like, but you're wrong. I'm like, then prove me wrong. Respectfully, prove me wrong. I go, you see the zombies outside, right? The addicts and shit. We pray tonight that tomorrow morning they get one more day to live above ground, right? And you know, let's say tomorrow morning they get one more day to live, and they're still fucking addicts. Who do you blame? God, Lucifer? The answer is them. The persevere. It's their journey. It's not your journey. You can hold that and guide them. You can talk to them all you want, but that's called communication and comprehension on your sake. Because you know drugs not good for you. You know, I don't fuck with them. I don't need them. No, I want them, right? Don't tell me you see me drink, tattoos, eat therapy. This vessel's weak. It hurts like fuck, right? So what do? I drink to numb the body up. That's the only time you see me drink. I don't give a shit about a bottle, respectfully. And nothing wrong with casual drinking. Like customers telling me, you know, I'm trying to stop drinking. I was like, well, please remember this. As long as it's casual drinking, chilling the buzz, you're chilling. That's cool. Nothing wrong with it. But now if you're, you know, codependent of it, you're addict. You just can't have 1 or 2 shots or 1 or 2 beers. You gotta back the fuck up. That's called addiction. That's called codependency-wise. I go, why do you think you see the zombies at night, right here outside? They're codependent of the drugs I call pills. They just can't have a hit or to it. They need it. They're codependent. When you need people, the only person needs anyone in the universe who? Kids. I have 8 kids. They need me for now. What do you need for now? My kids, like I was a kid, I became a teenager, then I became a young adult. Boom, here we are today, you know, 43 years later, right? So the only person who needs anybody in the universe is kids. They need the parents or whoever the caregivers are. After that, nope, you don't need your partner. You don't need no one in the universe but yourself. Now, that's unselfish. It is selfish in a positive manner, because if you don't got you, then who got you? I was telling homegirl, if you don't got you, then who got you? Anyone could leave, anyone could cheat, anyone goes. That is their choice, free will. If the whole universe leaves you, all these adults leave you, you know, they go cheat, break up with you. If you don't got you, then who got you? What do? Chase them, look for them? I'm sorry they fucked you over, they cheat on you, yes. Love, time, and emotions, you can't get it back. My tattoos, I comprehend this, written in my body for a reason. So what do now? Look for them? Why don't you fall back and show enough how to love yourself? Because every day above ground, the real war is the person near you. You hate yourself, you dislike yourself. You compare yourself to others, right? And then if you're in a toxic relationship, you're fucking 4 walls or shit. There's your problem. Every day above ground, you, the person mirror, and then your 4 walls. Because why? Your toxic partner, or you're toxic with them, whatever type of situation is. I don't know your story. But if you're not happy with your partner, there's your fucking problem. That's the real world every day above ground. It's so fucking black and white. So I tell everybody, why watch the news? I guess the ghetto hoods. What do you do for the ghetto hoods? Like, I just pray for them. Like homegirl was telling me, like, why don't you see? What do you mean? Why I know of your family? Your family's well known, right? But why I don't know you? Because you don't see me in the streets. You can't miss me with all my tattoos. Go show me anyone in the Valley, Eastern Washington, that has tattoos like I do. They have tattoos, the sleeve that's pretty, but they don't have my tattoos. No, especially the face and neck. This is a no-no. This is wrong. You know. So you can't really see that. So you can't miss me. But why? I'm a homebody. I don't just go on the streets. And I tell people all the time, especially right here in the ghetto hood. This is the ghetto hood. This is fucking Lucifer's playground, hell on earth. There ain't no fucking love here. There's toxic love everywhere. There's love at the church, maybe with the priest. You see me with the pastor, maybe with a nun, maybe with another person, the Catholic, Buddhist, whatever they are, religion, maybe with them. That's someone to vibe with. And then you walk the streets. You're back to the block, the ghetto hood. So why don't you just go home and chill at the crib? But your peoples or your neighbors, wherever you're comfortable with, chill right there. Don't be in the streets. Like at nighttime, I'll respect in the ghetto hoods, young cats, even older cats, the lifestyle of the streets, party and kicking it. So they go to the bars, the clubs, house parties. That's I pray for, and that's it. That shit, that's a bloodbath. There's no love in the club. You can't find love especially in the ghetto hoods, in the clubs, house parties, and fucking bars. 95% people are there for lust. They fucking make babies everywhere. They're not there for fucking love. 3% there to have a good time. 2% my overs and myself. I'm there for what? To be the DD, hold your hand, drive you. You know, make sure y'all behave, and I don't want to fucking be there. That's not my type. No, I don't fuck with the streets. No, I look like I do. I grew up with the shit. Don't care for the shit. Respectfully, that's your lifestyle. I pray for you to go my day. You know, that's your lifestyle, not my lifestyle. So I'm just like, fuck, every fucking night, man. I'm just like, cool. I got it like now. What time is it? You know, it's almost 3 in the morning. So 5 more hours, I deal with the zombies and shit. From midnight to like 6 in the morning, They all come out in the fucking gongons. They come in here fucking faded. They don't speak Spanish. They don't speak English. They don't speak native. They speak gibberish, zombie talk to each other. It amazes the fuck out of me. I'm just like, you guys are so gone. And remember this, as a forewarning, which I'm gonna do TikTok about this shit. As a forewarning, if you're an addict, you gotta have good people around you, man. If you have to party, kick it, and drink a lot, you gotta have good people around you, fucking the DD, to make sure you're behaving good. A lot of customers here now, they're fucking lit, they're high and shit, right? And they buy stuff, and they're like, keep the change. I'm like, do you know what you gave me? Well, yeah, it was 8 and change, right, and I give you a 10. No, you didn't give me a 10, you gave me 100. If I wanted, I would keep, say less. Keep the change. A lot of people out here, be careful. They will keep your shit, Same thing with 20s. If 50 didn't change, keep the change. I'm like, you gave me a 50, but it's 30 and change. Oh, shit, thanks for looking out. Like, well, you should take care of yourself, man. So I can imagine, if I'm telling you that behind the cash register, imagine if you guys go to the bars, the clubs and bullshit. I'm not saying they're all bad, but potentially they're keeping your money and shit. You won't know that. They're charging you shit. You're so fucking gone, they're charging you shit up. And when you sober the fuck up, I just bought 2 beers, $500. What the fuck? Yeah, you're too gone, man. And the cherry on top is this: if you're getting high drugs to people, you gotta make sure you have good people around you. And it means, it blows the fuck in my mind that people don't understand that shit when you're like addicts and shit, or you're part of being wild. Like, you gotta have good people around you. You got them buffalo chicken? Yeah, I got those. Right now I don't, because I shut the machines off because I had to clean them up in a second. I was like, you know what, I'll go live for a minute, say what's up, and that's it. And then jump off. But, jobs chill for the most part. It's just respectfully in the ghetto hoods. And I say respectfully because in the suburbs, you don't deal with addicts and shit. The cops get called, pretty fast to, get booted off the premises for loitering type of situation. Respectfully in the ghetto hoods, fuck, you deal with the zombies all night, and it sucks, man. I pray for them, and I go on my day. Compassion, a lot of my brother, rest in peace, he was an addict to his last dying breath, So, like, when I see them, all the young cats, remind me of my brother. Like, I never saw my brother gone like them, but I imagine that's the way he got. I've heard many stories about him. That he was gone, all this shit. I'm like, I told my brother, that's your choice, that's your lifestyle, He's on through breaks and shit. I was like, bro, you was there for my breakup and shit. Fucking, I hit rock bottom, and you hit rock bottom. You've been high out, and like I say, all your life, a lot of your life. Why am I not doing what you're doing? I'm older than you. Make that shit make sense. Just tell me, you just don't want to feel your feelings. That's your choice, free will. I feel my feelings. I don't comprehend them. I have no guidance, and that's why I tell everybody, don't be hard on yourself. This is the thing of life. Do not be hard on yourself. If no one taught you, like I tell people in my live session and one-on-ones, my tattoos, fucking black and white words. If no one taught you these words, these passages, there's your problem, right? But don't be hard on yourself. And in the spiritual world, it's very simple. If you want to figure this shit out, the degenerate cycle. Mom, like my situation, none of my family from Washington State down to Mexico, back to Spain, the motherland, zero. I'm a mother father side. They can't teach me anything about life. All they teach me is the Spanish culture. Go to church, pray, live in God's hands. That's it. Work hard, get a pretty house, pretty car, and that's it. Stay in there. I say to trigger them, everybody in the universe in Spanish culture and many cultures, stay in that toxic relationship because for your kids, religion, culture, because your mother, auntie, grandparents did it. If you do that sequence, I promise you 1,000, your life will be shit. I promise you that. Do it for the kids, but you hate each other. He's a fuckboy, she's a fuckboy, it's a bloodbath, you go to church Sunday. The fucking priest knows that your man, your woman is a fucking man, her woman home. It's a fucking bloodbath, but y'all love God, Allah, Buddha, amen, on Sundays. I love saying that to trigger people in general, like, just because of the church doesn't make you a person, you're not that righteous to building. Just you say, you have tattoos of God, whatever, on your body, Jesus, Virgin Mary, whatever your religion, whatever your God is, doesn't make you a good person. It's an image. Do you live the life of a higher power, aka a God, goddess? You can say that, if you're a God, suppose you're a God, goddess, right, and you say you're a positive person, but I see you're being a fuckboy, fucker, destroying your partner, and be like, why do you have all these tattoos for? You preach about God, you're a hypocrite. So, and then when I call you out, your feelings, because the truth always gonna hurt. The truth always gonna hurt no matter what. Hello, how you doing? How's it going? Hello, how you doing? How's it going? So, that's the shit. That's why when you're too narcissistic, words, feelings, conversation, and turns out the truth doesn't destroy you, trigger you. That's how you have triggers. You're bothered, you're building anger, that's called triggers, right? And then negative triggers are what? I'm scared, I'm depressed, anxiety, depression, fear, that's called negative triggers wise. Then from there, You have positive triggers. I'm happy. I love the universe. I'm having a good day. That's positive, you know. And then you become triggered. You don't want to become triggered. The devil comes out of you. Oops. How you doing, miss? You got that something, miss? Just for that for you? 269, please. Sorry, so you good? Receipt? Thank you, miss. Have a good night.
It hasn't ended yet. It's not in 5 minutes. Just pizzas, and can I get 2 pizzas and a hot cocoa or coffee, please?
Do you want cheese? Do you want spicy?
Cheese.
2 cheese?
Yeah, 2 cheese. Before I got home because I'm hungry, but look at these are the like Easter milk clusters.
You see that hot roll?
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to close it. You don't have to close it.
Okay. You said also a hot cocoa too?
Yeah, your hot cocoa.
Okay.
We'll pay $2 in cash and a couple quarters, and then I'll pay the rest in
And do you have a phone number meant for a point of discount by chance?
Nothing.
No? Okay, put a generic one. Sometimes it saves you money.
Oh, did you? Oh, you didn't put the.
You good, 2 seconds. There you go. Now you can go. Do I get back for this, miss?
No, thank you.
Cool. How's your night coming along?
Huh?
How's your night coming along?
What?
How's your night coming along?
Oh, it's coming out good.
Awesome. Happy to hear that. And you got cash back, yes or no? Receipt, no receipt, miss?
Nothing.
And then don't forget your copy, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Have a blessed night. Take care. Be safe. Thank you. Anyways, but yeah, I'll do like 10 15 minutes ago, then be off. But you know, just once again, all you addicts out there, I pray for you. I pray for you. That's like Monday, Tuesday when my internet's up and running normally wise, because typically all night I go live. Well, during the day, typically the day, I go live on 6 cell phones, 6 platforms. All type of life, toxic relationships, co-parenting, empath and narcissist. You know, empath and narcissist, how we function spiritual emotional mental as beings, because this is your life. Respectfully when I say this, and my job is to trigger the universe. My tattoos, I trigger all the universe in a positive manner. Like, we bitch about life, your depression, why? You know, my anxiety, I'm scared. You know, I'm in a toxic relationship. Physically, the door's right there. You can go leave to work, your friends don't ever come back home to your partner. As adults, for some reason, we forget, you know, that we're adults. Scenario, I don't know, next month, 2 years single celibate, but let's say scenario, I had a partner and it's toxic. Hey, Katie, buenos dias, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome to live. You know, if it's a toxic relationship, if I choose to, well, the positive matter, if you can have the adult conversation, the uncomfortable conversation, hey, you know, like this bitch is not getting better, you know, whatever ET you want to give. I tell my one-on-ones, you know, because I do free therapy life coach, right? I'm like, 30 days from now, if it's not getting better, you don't have to talk to me. I remember your partner going to be looking in the eye like, I don't want to talk to you. Or they're going to say, shit, that is their choice, free will. I'm an adult, they're an adult, right? So now you have to make a decision for yourself as an adult. Do I stay, do I leave? It's going to hurt, yeah, it's going to hurt initially. Because we're brainwashed, we need people in life. You don't need people in life. You want people in life, they want you. Match energy, not take energy. If you take energy, why do you allow it? Why are you scared to raise boundaries? Why are you scared to say no? Why are you scared to be to them if they're being to you? Make that make sense. And by you allowing it, spiritual talk, hello, how you doing? You're being mean to yourself and hurting your own feelings because you're allowing have someone to dictate your life. Don't say this, don't wear that. You know, you gotta be submissive, all that corny ass. No, I dislike those words. The only person you need, chase, compete, submit, and evaluate who? You, the person mirror. I'm an adult, she's an adult. We should match energy. Now I'm not the, you know, rebel conversations. Respect, when I say this to my tattoo, group of conversations, man-made slavery, it sucks what happened to our ancestors, right? But everyday background in the real world is vessel, quote unquote, in relationships. Whoever's narcissistic, narcissist, they're the slave master. Whoever's empathetic, empath, you're the slave. You bow down, you're submissive. Don't say this, don't do that. If you love me, like, all that fucking bloodbath. No. We're all adults, man. If it's toxic, the door's right there. Leave whenever you want to. Don't come back. I promise you, thousands, especially with social media, somebody will take your action. I guarantee you they will. You actually have a partner break up with her. She goes on social media. Yo, Rita broke up with me. You know, what you gonna call it? Someone in the comments or DMs gonna hit her up. Hey, with the room, someone's gonna pick her up when she's down. I don't recommend anyone going body hopping. You should fall back, start the healing journey. Figure out, okay, why did it fail again? Or your choice, if you will, go body hopping. Do the whole phase, or relationship after relationship after relationship. If you're doing that, or anyone doing that, major fucking red flag first and foremost. Second of all, they are broken codependent, scared to be on, abandonment issues. Black and white, very simple. Everybody deserves to be their own human and thoughts. Okay, they're 1,000, but we're not taught about this, you know. You women, for the most part, empathetic wise, you women support women, kids support kids, men do not support men. That's all this blue book conversation about man versus women. That is incorrect. That's man-made bullshit. Red book conversations, the tree of life, it's actually empathetic women versus narcissistic boys. Chatting them for a reason. And that's a boy getting the feelings about it. Yo, I don't give a shit about hurt your feelings. That's my job. If you don't want to talk about them, then you're talking to the wrong person. Go to the next live. Go pray with the sob story and blame your partner for leaving you. But you probably been fucking, you been cheating on her. Hello, how you doing? Oh, hello again. Or you're physically. Or you're physically, abusive. Especially abusive. Oh, 2 seconds. Someone's. Hey, miss, you good or no? Is it? Oh, she's not off?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right here, watch. Yeah, right now it's off.
But it's off, it just means it drip a little bit.
Yeah, you want to add to it?
Yeah, I wanted to add to it.
Okay, let me get some napkins. You can pull it out in a second. So it takes a while to stop, but you just pour it. Here, go. You put it out. You're good. I'll just do your thing. Yeah. Yeah. And then you just put. Oh, you're welcome. Sorry about that. You're welcome. Dig your vibe and thoughts. Oh, thank you, Queen. Well, right here says May 3rd to the 20th I died. Not physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally I died. I went through a bad breakup. I lost my second family. I wanted to figure out life, like why. I just like those, the 5 W's. Who, what, where, why, whom. All these bullshit questions, there's got to be answers, And let's go to the technology. Have a blessed night, Miss. Drive safely. Take care. Thank you. Technology, you got YouTube, you got social media, podcasts, all types of situations, right? So my situation, I decided to go live. I was doing lives in general about before live in general, I was talking about computers. I'm a geek techie, so nothing about life. So I went through a bad breakup, and then finally, you know what? Let me figure this out. Initially, the word narcissist, when you hear the term, you start researching about it, you didn't believe everyone's a narcissist. Me, I like to have fun with the word now, because it'd be like, my boss is mean to me, they're a narcissist. The suns in my eyes are narcissists. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. Everyone can be narcissistic, yes. The bad side of it was my tattoos. It says hate, narcissist, pride, ego, lust, greed, power. A fresh tattoo says envy, evil, jealous. Within all of us. That's within all of us. That's why it's called triggers. And you don't become triggered, then the devil comes out of you. I'm bipolar, I flash, toxico. Whatever bullshit black and white term you want to use. I'm spicy, I flash. Yeah, the devil came out of you, became me, because the word is triggered, plural. You allow yourself to be hatred as I swallow poison voluntarily from an enemy. Why do you allow yourself to get to that point? The door's right there. Go out there and get some fucking air. Cool the fuck down. But you don't, because your pride and ego kicks in. My little tattoos have a little angel back here whispering in my ear, a little devil. The devil's a hey. They're talking about your kid. Fuck that. Match the energy. God, little devil. God, hey, baby boy, baby girl. Go out there and get some air. Cool down before she gets out of hand. But every day bug down, we all free will and choice. What are you doing? What are you choosing? Who, why, what, when, just get it. Exactly. Just get it. Exactly. How do I leave when I know too much for him to feel comfortable? Well, Morgan, to leave first and foremost, you gotta have a support team. Like, to do it by yourself, you can try to, but the thing is, it's like the codependency part. for the most respect for you females are empathetic, us men are narcissistic, right? We're not purposely, it's a general cycle. Like, all the shit I'm saying, I'm not knocking on my father, but my father didn't teach me none of this, none of my uncles taught me any of this, right? I have a teenager, I'm a single father of 8 kids, trust. It's gonna hurt, respectfully, that's a forewarning, it's gonna hurt because your family's gonna fall apart, you know? And it's gonna hurt, you know, but I promise you 1,000, support team. I tell you about my Model T numbers, the cell phone, I'm always in your pocket, 24/7, 365. DM, phone chat, however you want to have this conversation, I respect your boundaries, but I promise you, the more people supporting you progress in life, it's not safe and I'm scared, okay? That means that potentially he's narcissistic, too narcissistic. Well, remember this, respect when I say this, but it's triggering, but it's you know, it's factual. As medicated boys, we're narcissistic, right? So, modern slavery, if I'm the slave master, right, and if I physically whoop your ass, I am putting fear in you, because if I can whoop your ass as my partner, quote unquote, I love you, and you want to leave me, right, I get threats you. Believe me, I'm gonna go after the kids, family, friends, whatever. And I'm pretty much factual because I did it to you physically. You're my partner that I love you, quote unquote. And on top of that, you know, if I tell you ugly, fat, stupid, no one's gonna want you on the best you in life. If you leave me, you know, you would die alone. You would believe that. That's the second part of, you know, whooping your ass. You know, spiritual, emotional, mentally, with words. The person that says they love you, destroying you, how? So with that, you should have a support team. Every which way. If not, then if it's to that point, I recommend supporting. They say the escape route. And then, yo, if he's that narcissistic, go make TikToks. Tell everybody if anything happens to me, he's the one to look for. Everybody else I'm cool with. I have no problem with nobody else. Because if not, then a lot of you women, you know, end up missing. I wonder why. Respectfully. Still be .89 boss. Cool. That too. I boss up does not take care. Be safe, but safely. Take care. Be safe out there. So he's a high ranking member of Southside. Oh shit, Queen Morgan. Okay, I'll follow you. Well, I can try to follow you back. Oh yeah. So if you want to, you can follow me. I'll follow you back. I can screenshot this real fast. 2 seconds. I boss have a last night. So okay. I look like 10 kilos getting my fuel, right? Where I live at East Washington is ghetto hoods. So I like getting my fuel every weekend when I work here. You know, they look at me, right? So they have the right to assume brown person with tattoos. You have the right, especially buying the street, 10 kilos, you know, it'll hurt my feelings, you know. To judge people is actually liberal conversation. Only God can judge. That's incorrect. It is not comprehended. Everyday background, we have free will and choice. Judging people is called communication. Now read me, let me speak. What comes out of my mouth? That's the type of people. Observe people. Let them speak. Then you see if I talk about 10 kilos, get my feels, the bitch is partner kicking it. Yeah. I am from the hood. Yes, be scared of me. Walk the streets, you know, run from me, right? So, your situation, Queen, respect when I say this, like, you know, like, the streets is hell on earth. The ghetto hoods is hell on earth, dead ass. When you want to get involved with the Likee, the Spanish, in English, the person from the ghetto hood, the street mentality-wise, that is a major risk. Major risk, because that's Lucifer's disciples. People are too fucking narcissistic. Their mentality is YOLO, you only live once. They don't care. They don't care. And respectfully, if you have a kid with him, oh yeah, I pray for you in a positive manner. Like, try to talk to family and friends, and you know, obviously he's not gonna like the fact that you gotta believe. So respect when I say this, you know, talk to your family and friends if anything happens to you. This is America ain't fucking Mexico, you know, call the boys in blue. But even then, yes, that not my, you know, be suffice type of situation. So yeah, have good people around you. And as a forewarning, the intent is this situation goes in a positive manner. Don't, and that's why I'm black and white. I trigger people, especially the narcissist people. Like, don't, if you know, if you're not a bad person, right, and you have to, and you're the nice person, and you're empathetic. That's why us nice girls, nice boys, quote unquote, right? We have up last. We do opposite tracks. We do the bad guy, bad girls. You don't do that. You do not do opposite track. Square in circles. People narcissistic, broken heart, toxic love. That's what they offer you. There's nothing inside. They don't want to feel the feelings. As empathetic people, love, full heart. When we start healing, potentially be healed, we blessed every which way. You know. I don't want to stay shouting. Nobody wants to be safe. Okay. That's the whole Queen. Try to reach out to people that can hold your hand, guide you. You know, support team, family, friends, and they can help you. If you have to move out of state, move fucking. Is the south side, go to the north side. Like, respectfully, you have to run like Forrest Gump. Like, if he's really narcissistic, tip of that lifestyle, they don't care. And that's, as a forewarning, that could be a lot. So I would definitely be doing that. But don't say you're gonna do it. don't say that you're gonna do it, because I play videos on my TikToks. You know, I came my live list on Bigo. You see how I check out. I tattooed Cain. We can all become Cain to take our brother Abel out, and you're not here tomorrow. So you have to be very careful, you know. I'm terminally ill and I have nobody. Okay, shoot. Okay. I imagine in California there's got to be some type of, like, you know, you got the state, you can talk to state-wise. You know, in Washington State, you got DSHS. That's the state office. You can go there and ask for help and ask, hey, this is a situation. Who do I talk to? They can be shelters. You know, they give you other types of programs. But even then, you know, it's if you do get it, it's only like a limited time offer type of situations, you know. He wasn't like this 10 years ago when we met. I only care about my 17-year-old daughter. Okay, so you've been together for a minute. Okay, so I get that part. My first mom, 12 years, 3 daughters. You know, bloodbath. You know, fuck it. I'm the empathetic one, the nice guy. She's the bad girl. It was a blood. It was a respectfully. You know, she's the guy. She's Matati. No one taught me this. I just tell a story now. So the intent of your situation, Queen, is to try to get away from it in a positive manner. Anyone, remember that as a forewarning, to put fear in everybody in a positive manner. Anyone could leave, anyone could cheat, anyone could go outside. It's their choice, free will. You know, they could start like a nice person, all of a sudden become narcissistic and be mean and shit, and that's what they call red flags. When the red flags are happening, when I talk about this shit, it tends to open your mouth. But what red flags boundaries, like, yo, I'm not judging, trolling, don't be like that. I don't do the same shit to you, though, right? But we don't do that because why? We don't hurt their feelings, be mean to them. That's a problem. When you're the nice guy, natural. A.k.a. the people pleaser, you're too empathetic. You're too nice. That's why everyone uses and abuses, but they don't care. And that's why I promise you 1,000. All the people that are too empathetic, all the nice guys, nice roles, you always fall on your face. Hello. How's it going? Oh, good. How you doing? But whatchamacallit, you were always in a blast, always a blast, you know? So support teams help a lot. Social media, on TikTok, oh yeah, you meet some cool people, but locally wise, you know, if I was you, I'd be talking about like shelters, and if you have any family, friends, locally wise, you know, I'm so sorry. I just want to go feeling good with everything and everyone. I love him, but my baby. You know, okay, so I know you love him. That's a positive manner, right? The downfall is this: he don't love you. He has a little bit of love for you, and then he offers toxic love. Anyone gets become verbally, physically abusive, that's not love. That's called toxic love. When you see that my tattoo right here, my first baby mom. This is 2002. Love is good when it's good, but when it's bad, it's bad. How can love be bad? How can anyone say fuck love? No, you say that because you have a toxic ass partner, and we say it because we're angry and shit. Because why? Toxic love hurts. You love somebody, don't love you back. That fucking hurts. Pain hurts. Overthinking hurts. Anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues. That shit hurts. We can't look at your ex's past pain, toxic love, trauma. That shit hurts. Overthinking, triggers, reactive views, deflection, projection, gaslighting, trauma bonds, insomnia. That hurts. Love is beautiful. Promise you that. What? So you want the cheese or the spicy? Spicy? 1 or 2? 2. Bag, no bag?
Yes.
Be 762. Guys back, yes or no? And then receipt, no receipt? No?
No.
I about how that's not secured up safely? Get your card? Alright, cool. Think about stay care, be safe. So I never thought love was bad until lately. I was severely abused by my ex. Well, not yet. Wrong pretty soon. I have generalized anxiety disorder, PTSD, and heart issues due to my ex. I really too. Okay, check it out. So remember this: love doesn't hurt at all. When you love someone that love you back, that's called toxic love. No one preaches about it. Tattooed on me for a reason. Love is beautiful. You're healed. Or let's say you're not healing, this conversation, but you're a good person. Then you're fucking a God disciple. People narcissistic, these boys and girls are fuck boys, fuck girls, basura, garbage, loose disciples, they're the fuckest of all the universe. They don't know what they are. But they believe they're good people. Nah, think is not knowing. You gotta know you're good. And here's the best part. If the outside look at it and says, hey, your partner's bad, your partner's bad, but remember this. The thing is, when you're blinded by love, which is called toxic love, you don't believe that. Whenever it tells you, oh, you deserve better. You know why they tell you that? Because you don't, they see what you don't see. And that's the shit. So that's why, the intent is to fall back. But remember this, the longer individual, the more it's going to hurt. As a forewarn, it's going to hurt more every which way. Especially when kids are involved, because why? The family should be together, quote unquote. And every kid deserves to see the parents together. I tell my kids, but when I'm taught about this, so don't be hard on yourself. Hello, how you doing? How's it going? So, but as far as that PTSD, we all have that. I got it. Well, I had it, ¿Cómo está? 549. ¿Cuál del estado? ¿Veo si no recibo?
No.
Ahí estamos con la noche. ¿El próximo? So yeah, don't like, when it comes to those terms, BPD, bipolar, borderline, everyone got this shit. It's called triggers, right? I remember this. Stress is a killer, right? So the worst person to stress you is your partner, like him, right? He is the worst person to destroy you. You age faster. You gain weight, lose weight, you get hella sick. And I promise you 1,000 when you get away from them, and the intent to like push them away, don't have them by your side again, you can breathe better, you can think better, you can actually be yourself. Like, fuck this, I'm me again. Like, yeah, you're you again. When you have respect and you deal with people narcissistic, when I say in Spanish, alphas, machistas, narcissists, and vampire boys and girls, they're your probation officer. You do this, don't say that, all that corny bullshit. You can't even be yourself at all. I promise you that. But it's not ever too late. You can always get your life back. It doesn't matter what age you are. Then, my age, 39 then. May 30th, 20, I died. Just turned, 43, the vessel, on the first of the month. So 18 at heart. I know everything about life. Black and white, very simple. That's why I tell a story. Got my tattoos for a reason. To call out the universe in a positive manner, I just looked on here and saw you were online for PTSD. Oh, thank you. I'll tell you, I'm always your pocket. Please don't ever feel alone. Like I tell you, I can't pretend to save you, but I promise you a support team. No person doesn't remember this. A support team will hold your hand, guide you. So the only person that can't save you is you, the person in the mirror, because your journey. It's not my journey, but I can hold you and guide you. All we do for each other, heal, guide, support, uplift, forewarn, share, and love to each other. I promise you that. We can do that for you. And whatever question you have about life, I can give you answers. But remember this, you don't have to comprehend anything I'm saying. That is your choice, free will. But the positive is, you have a conversation, you ask questions, the comments, what happens? You have options, ideas, scenarios, something to work with so you don't feel lost. Because to fix yourself by yourself is highly impossible. Because your notes, your knowledge, wisdom is maxed out. You're looking at a wall. I have anxiety. I don't know why. I can't look at my ex. I don't know why. You won't ever know why. If you don't make a comment or ask a question to spark a conversation, here we are today, respectfully. I think so. They moved up, Nana, since I just want 1,000. Thank you so much. I do want anything but emotional help. Oh, for sure, Morgan, I'll tell you. What you gonna call it? Emotional help? Yeah, that's. You remember that your head's your best friend and your worst enemy. Every which way, Your mind is strong titanium, or it's weak, like a piece of paper. Get it, check it out. Get a paper cut. Physically, you die. It hurts, right? A paper cut. Go through the breakup. Spiritual, emotional, mentally, you die. Deal with a family death or a close death. Spiritual, emotional, mentally, die. Someone moves away. Spiritual, emotional, mentally, die. In this lifetime, spiritual, emotional, mentally, you will die many, many times. With the intent not to have too many times, because each time you do, you become more traumatized, and you lose yourself. I promise you lose yourself. And that's when you say, fuck it, it is what it is. Like, no. Group of conversations, it is what it is. YOLO, you only live once. That is so incorrect, because that attitude, you don't care. You give up. You don't want to give up. I was there, trust. Rebel conversations, you live every day, you only die once. Now you cherish your time, you cherish your people. So I promise you that, I got homies watching me no matter where I go. I'm trying to make their bones don't mind me watching when I leave the house. Well, that's a positive manner, Queen. But when I say this in a loving, respectful manner, the street's not healthy. You have the people watching, most definitely, right? But it shouldn't have to be that point. You should be able to walk the streets freely. But remember this: if you live in the ghetto hoods like I do, you don't be in the streets. If you want to live long as possible, safe as possible, you don't be in the streets. That's what the Queen's time when they hit me up in the nighttime. You cute with everybody to know. You're like, well, I'm probably too much for you, but we can talk most definitely. I'm not a virgin. That's whatever you like, right? But look at that. Go. Well, let's go out. I don't go out here. Why? It's ghetto hoods. Nope. This is Lucifer's playground. Hell on earth. I'm trying to live long as possible, safe as possible. Even in the suburbs, that's heaven on earth. You do have bad people in the suburbs, but remember that's the bad people. They're trying to blend in with the good people. So yeah. I mean, I won't go get jacked, but I can't leave either. Well, Morgan, Queen, respect when I say this, like, you know, I try to talk to people, like, if it's possible to move away from the environment and, you know, a better environment, you know, like, you know, a suburbs if you can afford it. If not, you know, try to talk to people, but, you know, or a different ghetto hoods. They don't, no one knows you, and start all over again, and that'd be a better for you guys, because respectfully, you know, that environment where you're at, it's not healthy at all. Especially because of him. And then remember, if he's the father of the little one, that's even worse, because remember this, you're dating the streets basically. That was not your intent, but you did, you know. And we even moved to Idaho too. We did, man. It don't help. Yeah, well, if you move with him, then it's not gonna help. But if you move with like family friends, that's better, because you're not dealing with him. Anything that do with him respectfully, that's your problem, respectfully, because he's gonna be an energy vampire. It might start good, okay, we feel good, a good move, like, and respect, remember this, analogy, you can leave the ghetto hoods, right, but the hood leave you. That's the situation. You're probably an ego, you can't put the shit away. You can, here's the best part, like, when I lived in Seattle on the north side, right, before my tattoos, this is a long time ago, right, long hair, I had my braids all the time, and they were thinking on the south side. I mean, nah, not at all. Like, what are you doing here? Chilling, the north side, the suburbs, no problems. You know, but they have the right to assume. But remember, that's why they stay observant. That's why I became observant. That's how you tell people from the ghetto hood, because they just because they wear a suit, talk nice, let them get triggered. Probably nigga, what are you looking at? Or they don't really say what the fuck you looking at. That's way too much pride and ego. If anyone says that and they try them in the suburbs, like, yeah, definitely ghetto hoods, because people like that in the suburbs don't really speak like that. There's more empathetic, learn respect type of situation, you know. So we did, man. I don't mean to sound racist, but I'm white. I don't get along. Get all this background. Oh, what's okay? Well, it's not being racist. It's just being, you know, that's your nationality culture. I'm asking, what's his nationality culture? Is he brown like I'm brown? Is he black? You know, there's all different types of races. And as a forewarning, when you mix races, quote unquote, different cultures, the intent to be on the same page, not on the opposite page, quote unquote. But at the same time, respect, I say this, Queen, you know, I learned the hard way. That's why, but I learned from my first baby moms. I wouldn't ever mess with any female from the ghetto streets. Fuck, friends and associates, yeah, not by my side as a partner, nope. Only she becomes a woman, she's healing, potentially become healed, we can have a conversation. Look at the way I speak. In Spanish culture, Hispanic and Spaniards, I don't have to share the culture. Our culture, when it comes to relations, garbage, basura. I forewarn all the queens out there. You want to date brown boys, Spanish boys, to put fear in you, in the whole universe is hard feelings, right? 80% of us brown boys are alphas, machistas, narcissistic, energy member boys. My tattoos, we will destroy the fuck out of you. Don't fall for the curly hair, Rico Suave, Espanol. We just speak Spanish. That fucking tongue, nothing means. But we're not good people on the overall. And then you become the mother, like, you become the mother, auntie, grandmother. You become submissive. And then after if lines, baby, if you love me, you will take those pictures off. If you love me, you don't wear that. So you basically become, once you start fucking dressing like a nun, talk to nobody wise, it's fucking over. It's a wrap. You're done. You become, and he's gonna be a fuck boy. He's emotional. If he emotionally cheating in front of you, like, nothing wrong with the female. Look is looking, that's it. But when you're gawking, that's emotionally cheating. So when they're in front of you, it's over. So you let them. And if they do it in front of your face, imagine with the boys. And because TikTok scenario, if I'm doing that, the machismo bullshit, my first tattoo, machismo, narcissism, double standards, where she dress like a nun to nobody, but I can. She's my housewife. At 7-Eleven, I got my work wife. Let's say I go party and kick it, I got my club wife. I got wives everywhere. All it takes is a cell phone. What's your IG? What's your Snap? What's your Facebook? That's all it takes. And it starts with emotionally cheating, verbally wise. So yeah. You gotta be careful you get involved with. That's why if you know you want love, then you know you want love. Then vibe with someone that wants love also. Toxic love, lust, that's just dime a dozen. That's just everywhere. Fucking toxic relationships everywhere, dime a dozen, you know. So, as a forewarning, I love him so much, but I am up to 422, not feeling safe. Well, yeah, Morgan, you love him. If he loved you, why would you be in your fear for your life type of situation? Why would you, have PTSD, all the negative shit? Because why? You're loving someone that love you back. That's called toxic love. I was you. My first baby mom's trust. My last year with her, I have 12 years with her, you know? Last year with her, I couldn't trust her. I sat behind the door. I was scared that fucking she's gonna stab my ass while I'm sleeping. Yeah, I'm good. I won't ever deal with that shit again. So unhealthy, toxic love, you know? What's up, brother? Hope all is well. Oh, what's up, the great one? How you doing, brother? How's it going? They're chilling at work. Thank you. I've rolled with him so long, but last year he put someone down for talking to my daughter the wrong way. Oh yeah, no. I get that part, but no one's gotta get physical. But here's the kicker, which I'm gonna make my shirts. Maybe you can get tatted on me, wives, to trigger, especially narcissistic boys. Women, they're for the most part, they're women more pathetic. You do have girls that are narcissistic, but they're typically from the ghetto hoods. So remember this: to trigger the universe in a positive manner. A monkey can pull a trigger, right? A monkey fight another monkey, but can a monkey speak? So are you a monkey narcissistic, or are you human empathetic? Can you use your words? I could destroy, traumatize, and trigger 95% of the universe with words, feelings, conversations, straight up the fucking truth. They're fucking words. They're fucking words. They're just words. But who gets triggered? The boys. All my followers on my platforms, 90% of my followers are girls, women, single mothers. 2% males that are trying to work themselves. 2% ain't shit, but it's something. And that's when I get reported on these live sessions, typically TikTok. And people talk shit in my live session like Bigo, Likee, but it's the boys. And they don't show their face. Why? Because no face, no case. Why? Because they were about the reputation. That's how man the fuck up can the fuck up. If you're a man, quote unquote, talking your shit, why don't you show your face? Because you worry about your reputation. You don't want the whole world to know who the fuck you are. And you're a religious person, Buddhist, whatever you claim to be, and you're talking shit. Yeah, you lose your disciples. They're the fuck of the universe. I don't care about respect for your narcissist. I don't care about your feelings. I don't. My narcissist trait that I control. That's why it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a garden in a war. Because why? When you're a garden in a war, you're too empathetic, you're too nice. You can't battle nobody. You don't know how to. Because you think, especially religious, if I'm mean to people, to sin. No, but they're being mean to you. You match energy, not take energy. Then you're too empathetic. You're called a people pleaser. Don't do that to yourself at all. Vibe with the people that vibe with you. You have a better chance of life. I promise you that. You do opposite track, it's not gonna work in your favor. And you have all the kids you want. You can put a God, Allah, Buddha, all you want. Every day above ground, the door's right there. Physically, you leave wherever you want to, but that's the first part of freedom. The second part is what? Up here, spiritual, emotional, mental, you gotta let them go. Forgive is communication, not forget, because you've been written, you lived it, right? Yeah, let him go, do closure for yourself, comprehend why it failed. When you do that for yourself, I promise you 1,000, you can breathe a lot better. I told my ex, but I'm gonna tell you my story. Oxymoron, I love you for leaving me. How do you love someone that destroys you, you destroy them? Because you fell back, start the healing journey. You dissected it, why everything failed. Forgive, not forget. You let them go, closure for yourself, comprehend it. Guess what? Nothing against them. I tell my ex, that's gonna be my other boys. And she had her hubby go, I'm happy for you and your hubby. I pray to God you last forever. If everything was smooth and y'all do, then that means in this lifetime, I'm the last person that destroyed you. The intent you let me go. If not, then every weekend, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Every weekend you see me. You could act all cool, but in your head, you be talking shit to me. It hurt my feelings. Why do you allow me to live in your feet? Yes, I did wrong to you a lot, and I'm sorry. No one taught me this shit. That's why the next potential, I'm not here to destroy any female at all. I worked on myself. Tell a story. I'm not a victim. I'm not a warrior survivor. I was, That's why your healing journey, you're a victim. Awakening journey, you're warriors. The awakening journey, you're a survivor. Woke, we just tell a story. That's what old version of ourselves. Now we're just chilling, love the universe, big Care Bears. Respect when I say that, Because up until last year, he was a good dude. Well, something triggered to that. Well, triggered to him to be that point. But once again, if he's involved in the gangs, respectfully, he could be a nice guy to you as a partner. But if his lifestyle is streets that Likee is, that you're dating loose disciples. People that their mentality is YOLO, and that's the lifestyle, respectfully. That's why you don't have kids with people in the streets. If you do, like my coworkers, I pray for it. I tell, hey, Queen, nothing against you, but you're a major red flag. I'll be your friend associate, and that's it, not by your side, because look at your baby father, look at the lifestyle. I date you, the kiddos, and him. He ain't gonna want to see you happy. If he hasn't let you go officially, and he actually here you do co-parenting, I wouldn't date you at all. Respectfully, I'd be friend associate, because I'm trying to live long as possible, safe as possible. He ain't gonna allow that to happen. And he owns you to the last day in bed until he lets you go, respectfully, or he doesn't exist no more, I thought he left the penitentiary life behind before we got together. Queen, that's the idea. They do that, but that's why you stay observant. 24/7, you fight with your partners. Anyone can leave, anyone can cheat, anyone goes. Anyone can change whenever they want to. That's why you stay observant. If the red flags are happening, you open your mouth, verbalize boundaries. And this is why it's your life, it's not their life. And then when they start doing the threats, will you leave me? It's over. Then you believe the threats. Dead ass. You respect you're dating loose disciples. People are narcissistic. They're too narcissistic. They don't know how to control their feelings at all. Because if they did, they wouldn't do the threats. They don't work because once again, I could destroy, traumatize the whole universe. That's my choice, free will. My narcissistic traits that I control. Everyone can master them, control them once you work on yourself. I promise you that. Well, I'm gonna say what I'm saying. When people talk shit to me, I tell them, I forewarn you, if you can't handle words, please don't open your mouth. Cause you play dumb, I play dumber. You play stupid, I play stupider. And I do reverse psychology. I'll use your exact words, and you get triggered. Like, why am I not my feelings? I give no fucks about words. You do. You should work on yourself. That's the problem. That's why people don't know anything about this. Because we're not taught about these conversations. That's why the relationships. That's why I preach what I preach. The fullest relationships that make you, break you, definitely destroy you. One person, potentially from A to B, will destroy the fuck out of you. Why? Why would you allow someone to dictate your life, respectfully? It don't matter how the beautiful, cosmetically, he or she give you the most exotic, beautiful motherfucker in the universe. Cosmetically, I'm not saying don't be attracted with potential to be, but how are they on the inside? Are they broken, they'll get lost? If they are, they're too narcissistic. If they're healed, you're dealing with the person empathetic. That's why I say boys and girls, they offer broken heart, toxic love, numb. Men and women with healed, full heart. We're trying to work on ourselves. That's a positive. That's a person you have by your side. Everybody else is broken? Nope. And that's why I trigger the boys. When I'm broken? Yeah, you lost cause? Yeah, you lost cause. I can walk in, I was talking in Seattle. Squares and circles. Squares, empathetic. It says love, full heart. Circle, narcissistic, light, broken heart. I can walk in the universe. Just point at everybody. Squares, circles, squares. If I say square, you're empathetic. Circle, narcissistic. And they think I'm crazy. I'm talking about squares and circles. Like, no, I'm just telling you, you're the bad guy. You're the good girl. It's fucking black and white. It's so easy to tell. So, but that's the situation. It's your life, not my life. Your journey, not my journey. But I can hold you. I guide you. Everyone deserves love, but when you're ready for love, it all starts with you. You can't change your partner at all. That's their journey, their choice, free will. You can pray. How much more longer? You have all the kids, get married. It's a concept. Having a family is a concept. Is beautiful. But it's only made for the movies, the books. Especially nowadays, please, this stuff was a bloodbath. I promise you that, it's a bloodbath. If you and your partner are doing communication comprehension, your partner's telling somebody else, easily. And then you females, your DMs, even lives, go live sessions. Look at me, I got like 6 people here, right? Look, I'm talking about robbery of life. And any female live, hundreds of thousands upon thousands. Especially if she's offering lust. Tattoos, in therapy, that's called sex appeal, and OnlyFans, yeah. But she can't educate you about life, but yeah, she has $1 zillion. I already know that shit, but it's okay. I don't stop what I'm doing till my last day in breath, because why? I'm just telling a story. Got in for one universe because relationships, your life is hard because relationships, that's why. I promise you that. You have the best job, it's a job. You have the best house, it's a job. It's a house. You have the best car, it's a car. Man-made bullshit can't fiction to save you, nor to make you a better person. If I have money and power, and let's say I'm a fuckboy, right? But I have money and power. I could buy a Gucci and Prada and fucking 2 houses. She'll be happy, but it doesn't make me a better person. I'm still narcissistic. I'm still a piece of shit. But she'll allow it to happen. Why? She'll accept me because why? At least she buys me a house. Yeah, you're well off, but that's my shit. I could take that shit from you when I want to. Or if I have that much money and power, I don't care. You're a dime a dozen. There's many females out there that ain't got nothing. I give them everything. Happens every day above ground, So. Hello, how you doing? Hello, how you doing? How's it going? What do you want? All of it?
Yeah, all of it. Except for one of those things.
So this is spicy and that's barbecue.
So
Huh?
that's spicy and barbecue.
Let's get barbecue.
Barbecue? Alright.
Yeah.
And you want both of cheese?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll read you comments in a minute. I apologize. I know I'll be talking.
Who you got on the bowl tomorrow, bro?
Hmm?
Who you got in the Super Bowl?
Tomorrow? Shoot.
Chiefs are gonna get it down.
The goal's good, you know, so let's see what happens. Definitely Chiefs are more dominant, but it'd be a good battle.
We need the cheeseburger too, bro.
Cheeseburger also?
We need that cheeseburger. We need that. What's that?
You have taquitos, then you have the cheese sticks.
Taquitos.
Taquitos too also?
Yeah.
You're such a spiritual dude. Thank you. Worked on myself, dude. I just started now. That's what I do. I was taught 4 years ago almost. Pay it forward. You know, taquitos also, right? Is that right? Taquitos also?
Yeah.
You know who used to ball up back in the day? Hello, how you doing? How's it going?
My brother.
All together?
Dude, we should ball up.
You know what time it is? We're going to fucking sleep.
Well, not tonight. Like,
Sorry about the middle of the night, balling. I'm in the
I mean, shit, I live over there in fucking ABC, you know where that's at?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, the lights are still on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. Roll it. What do you think?
Oh, fuck. It's like, shit, we got pulled over twice. First time we got let go.
Tonight?
Yeah, the second,
Really?
it's because I tried to save one of my cousins on day one, you know what I mean? She was on her, we found her outside the bar on the street.
Mm-hmm.
And she was all fucked up and then fucking she was acting out and the cops are watching us and they're waiting for us to get in the whip and they fucking pulled us over.
Really? I'm sorry.
But they gave the homie a $600 ticket and we got away.
Oh, shit.
so bad.
No bueno. I'm sorry.
At least we're fucking getting some fucking grub and going home and getting ready to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
music.
not playing GTA?
Fuck no, I'm eating.
Total be 21:33. So I'm out. Go home and just grab and just go to sleep. Prep for the game tomorrow. Cashback, yes or no?
Oh shit.
Sorry guys.
Can I take a cup of tea?
I'm trying to kill myself. No, it's lit. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go some ass. Yeah, have a good night. Take care of yourself. Drive safely. Take care. Oh, my little crate chair fell down. How you guys doing? Just that for you guys?
How are you?
Yeah, just that?
Yeah.
Alright. So it'll be $1.39 card. How you guys going so far, guys?
Pretty good.
Awesome. You guys ready for the game tomorrow?
I'm sorry?
You guys ready for the game tomorrow?
Yeah. For Chiefs.
Trash talking, here we come. Facebook wars, hell yeah. Meme wars.
Who do you think is gonna win?
It's gonna be a good battle. It's gonna be a good battle. Like, you know, Chiefs are typically dominant. Niners, they've won it for a long time, but let's see how it goes, you know?
Is it white or I don't know? Pretty great if not remove
Yeah, it's not. Unplug it again, please. Good, yeah. So try again. I cook the clean. He comes home smelling like liquor now, and he never drank. Oh snap! That's not good. Nothing again?
I'll pay with touch pay.
I'm still eating fast. No, it's just machine that's sleeping.
You got upgrade or lady?
Oh, they should. That is. You trying? I think you got me. I mean, there it is.
Cashback?
Yeah, it's old equipment. You know, the company won't do nothing with it. I have to go back and forth, play with it. It's stupid. I apologize. And the receipt, no receipt, miss?
No receipt.
Thank you guys. Have a blessed night. To get our savings into the game. Go Chiefs. Dominate. Take care. How you doing, boss?
You?
Yeah, receipt, no receipt. Be like a bag or no bag?
No bag. EBT.
EBT for sure. EBT, do you think, boss?
Yep.
just say what you changed them. I mean, my daughter's that's my daughter. I lose her. Really? Oh, so he's not the father of your daughter? Okay. You hooked me up with the pack of. Come by. What up, you? We Tuesday. I don't know how to speak up. Thank you, boss. Have us not take care. Well, Morgan, that part, if you can. Oh yeah, you got it. I tell you, Queen, support team. If you can get out of there, the better for you was. And then I don't know if you coach your baby father. You could potentially help out. You know, I don't know how your relationship with the baby father is. My situation, Max and I, we're good. My first baby mom, she's MIA. I paid for and that's it. You know. We haven't drank, used drugs or nothing since we were been together. I wonder what triggered to get to that point. My ex killed me 3 times and brought me back. I thought my forever dude, yeah. You know, oh snap. It's walking. I pray for you. It's like a rough life. This is the first time we reached out. Well, I'm happy we reached out. You know, it's you have to get a life back. This, you know, we're not taught to have conversations like this. You know, that's why we preach what I preach. So I tell a story. You know, all it takes is a common question, spark conversation. I promise you that. I'm gonna tell this for a reason. But you can get your life back whenever you want to. It's not too late. But when it's toxic relationships, bad situations, bad type of situation, have a support team. Reach out to people. There's gotta be some type of like sources out there that you help you wise. If you feel fearful for your life, and I would definitely recommend doing like TikTok and shit. Tell your number, say if anything happens to I, he or she did a type of situation. I have no problem with nobody else. So if anything does happen to you, you go MIA. They know who to look for. You know. And it shouldn't have to get to that point. It shouldn't, but it does. So just be cautious. Yes, tests and a swagger too, but that never mattered to me. Oh, just cosmetics, just that's why I tell people it's energy. I like to take kilo game my fuel, but what do I talk about? Nothing about street life. I don't care about people conversations. Mammy conversations, that's irrelevant, respectfully. It's all good. Thank you. I just wanted to stop by and say, you matter, you're allowed to keep going. Oh, thank you, Jack. Likewise, have blessed not to keep you safe. You were gonna say that reminds me of living in Santa. Yeah, 7-Eleven. It's I'm blessed to have the job. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. But Queen, she hired me. So my tattoos, Eastern Washington, the white man, the brown man, and the red man, which is native and Spanish folk. I'm the devil to them, but they go to church and love God and love good on Sunday. I tell them they're just tattoos, they're words. Why don't you have them with my tattoos? Why are you scared to have a conversation? Why are you scared to ask a question? It's just a question. But when you're too introverted, I get it. I remember once again, just because you go to church, read the Bible doesn't make you a person. It's just a building. That's all it is. Do you live the life of God? That's why I'm gonna get my back tattoo this year. Which isn't hurt. The cross of exit is the very top of the cop. It'll be sticking out. You see from the top of my neck, middle of my back. It's to say, as long as you live God-like, then all the Ten Commandments printed out Jesus-like as an individual, then you are blessed as an individual. I'm talking about you, not your partner, you. But let's say you live God-like, but not your partner. But they go to church with you. Yeah, you go to your church, your God. Your partner goes to their man-made God to feel good for an hour or two, and that's it. And they go back to being a man hoe, woman hoe, verbally feels abusive, losing disciples, the fuck up to the universe. I already know that. That's why you dating them. Are you praying, planning, how manifesting to change their ways? That's their choice, free will. What will happen to them if you leave them? I don't hurt their feelings, be mean to them, but they're hurting your feelings, be mean to you. Make that make sense, respectfully. He just woke up, gotta go, but please message me for another time. Thank you for all the advice. Oh, for sure, Morgan. And yeah, no, definitely don't get off. Hey, what's up, Queen? How you been? How's life? How's everything? Bien, bien, thank you. Almost out there. It's been a minute. Welcome to live. I really don't do a lot of TikTok lives because I get recorded. I'm knock on wood. I get recorded for hate speech. I'm like, what am I saying wrong? And it's not the women. It's typically the boys. Like, I'm here respectfully. I'm here for the girls, women, single mothers. I'm 90% of my followers. And I'm on all my platforms. Typically, I go live on 6 platforms. Just a live podcast. But my internet's down. I'm good. Hell yeah, that's awesome. How's life? How's your health? How's family? How's everything with you? What's new with you? You keep doing, keep being yourself authentic wise, no passing boundaries. I'm giving you a compliment, you're beautiful, and then, your families are awesome. You have awesome energy. That's beautiful. So the intent, if you ever want to get involved with somebody, they match your energy, not take energy. Then you'll be blessed. Don't do opposite attract because that's going to be a toxic love, and then your energy shifts, and then you have someone question your self-worth, or they tell you, like, don't do this, you don't want a probation not be safe at all. And then on top of that, you don't want to be with someone who's too narcissistic, and you're more empathetic. Don't become their mother or father. Don't say this, don't do that. No, I'm an adult, she's an adult. Love, respect, man. It's been okay? Okay, it's good. Hello. Oh, no, you're welcome, Queen. I always liberalize boundaries. Hey, Queen, I'm going to give you a compliment. And sometimes people ask me, like, why you tell me all that? Why don't you say I'm beautiful, I look nice? Because let's say a scenario, I tell you you're beautiful, and maybe a scenario, you say you like me type of situation, or you think I like you, but it's not, no respect, but it's not the case. In your head, you might overthink it, and then from there, wise, you're like, lovey-dovey, kids and family. That was not even the case being, it was just a compliment. That's why I tell Queen, say, you don't get a compliment, please don't get to your head, but you're beautiful, your outfit's nice. Whatever you're doing, keep doing, because compliments are good. I mean, it definitely feels good. So, but at the same time, don't overthink the situation. What's that? Good? Messi? ¿Quieres bolsas en bolsa?
Sí.
¿Es el 11-12? ¿Dónde? 11-12. ¿Tienes un recibo?
¿Me das una botella?
Hasta 8 de la mañana, perdón.
¿Eh?
Hasta las 8.
¿Cómo hasta la noche?
Perdón.
No, está bien, está bien.
Todo está pagado, perdón.
Sí.
Ciao. Thank you. I understand. Oh, I just took it as. Oh, yeah. You know what's up, Queen? Load up. That's beautiful, yeah, because you females, we spell when I say this, y'all run the universe in a positive manner. Like your life, we said we gay, you walk the street, gay street trans after you. So that's why I always get comment, but I forewarn. So, but no, that just to make sure you're on both on the same page. And then on top of that, just conversations. A lot of people's here to have conversations with people, especially when it comes to the dating scene nowadays. Like on this phone, they can be bullshit talking, etc. Why? But they go on a physical date, they can't even talk to each other. Introverts, I get you. But let's say, and the whole thing with social media, who pays for it, how you doing, how's it going? What's I miss? How you doing, how's it going? You know, who's that? Say it again? Yeah, that's right there. But who pays for like the date? If you want to save money on time, etc., why do a pre-date on the cell phone? See if you can actually talk to each other before you got a physical date. Oh yeah, no, it's for the influence. I was wrong. That's why. Is that what you miss? Cash, what cash? You have a phone number for discount, miss, per chance? Yeah, guys, but I'm about to get off. I'll see you guys tomorrow sometime. Or on Tuesday, actually. Take care. Ciao.